Today, we're checking out the new frames from Bose. These stylish sunglasses have speakers built into the arms and connect to a mobile device via Bluetooth to give the user audio without placing any headphones in or on your ears. Let's take a look. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Hi, this is Jordan with 9 to 5 Toys. Obviously a well-known name in audio, Bose has expanded their portfolio to include the $200 Frames audio sunglasses. The frames come in two different styles, which are also different sizes. The style we'll be taking a look at here is the Alto. Packaging is simple and elegant. First thing we see when opening the box is a nice case with the frames inside. Inside the case, we have the frames and an accessory pouch. The frames look great. They're obviously a little bulky on the arms, but otherwise, it's hard to tell that these are a smart device. And in this other accessory pouch is the magnetic power cable. It's a bit tight, but everything can be folded up to fit back inside the case for storage. For $200, I expected the frames to feel like a little bit more of a premium product. They feel a little plasticky, but fortunately, they are surprisingly lightweight, which is probably the reason for the slightly plastic feel. There are two different styles available. This Alto design is the larger of the two, while the Rondo features a smaller overall footprint and rounder lenses for a different style. But overall, design on the two different styles is pretty subtle, making it hard to tell that they are a smart device on first look. On the inside of the right arm, the magnetic charging connection feels similar to the MagSafe on a MacBook Pro and is very easy to use. When closely inspecting the arms, they are definitely larger than sunglasses without speakers built in, but it's impressive what they have packed in there. Also located on the right arm, a single button controls all of the sunglasses' smart features. Once connected to a mobile device, powering up and connecting takes a single press from the button. Music and voice calls are also controlled with the same button, and holding down the button will prompt your voice assistant when connected to a mobile device. With a few different options for easy-to-swap lenses, the frames can also be switched up for a different look. The non-polarized, smoked lens that mine came with weren't particularly dark. In normal situations, people who I was talking to could easily see my eyes. Battery life is claimed to be 3.5 hours of streaming or playing music, which I found to be pretty accurate. I was able to go for a few runs without needing to recharge the battery, and every time the frames are powered on, a voice will share the battery level so you're not caught unaware. Audiophiles probably won't be blown away with the sound quality of the Bose frames, but that's not really the point of these. They're obviously light on bass, but the rest of the frequency range is surprisingly clear. For casual listening while busy walking, commuting, or riding a bike, I found them to be totally fine. Voices are also very clear and easy to hear. For having speakers built into the arms, the frames do a good job of isolating the audio for your ears only. When in a dead silent room, sitting close to my wife with the volume turned up pretty loud, she could hear that some music was coming out of the speakers. But in situations where there is normal background noise, the people I was with couldn't tell that any music was playing from my sunglasses. In my experience, they worked well for going out on runs and bike rides. When running, they are a little front heavy and occasionally would bounce around, but simply pushing them back up against the bridge of my nose usually kept them in place. Another feature of the frames is what Bose is calling Bose AR, augmented reality. Currently, the only way to use Bose AR is to download third-party apps, all of which are listed in the Bose Connect app. It is still relatively new, and there aren't a whole lot of options out there yet. But it could be an interesting feature if people keep developing for it. Now typically when we think of augmented reality it includes some sort of visual, but for Bose it's just an audio augmentation. The frames have built-in sensors to tell which way you're facing and deliver audio to enhance your experiences. The technology is still relatively new, so there aren't very many options out there yet, but I got to try Navi Guide, which gives turn-by-turn instructions similar to Google Maps, but also provides information on points of interest. One thing I feel is lacking is volume control on the frames. It is a little bit of a nuisance to have to pull out your mobile device just to adjust the volume, and it seems that it could be easily fixed with the rocker button on the left arm. Overall, I've been enjoying my time with the Bose frames. Thanks to their subtle design, they don't stand out as a smart device, but the ability to turn on music anytime I'm wearing my sunglasses without putting on another pair of headphones was a welcomed addition. I enjoyed being able to listen to music and still able to hear everything around me. What do you think of the Bose frames? Where do you think you would use them most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9 to 5 Toys.